A screwdriver.
A screwdriver.
A wrench.
A wrench.
Pliers.
Pliers.
A hammer.
A hammer.
She's using a screwdriver.
She is using a screwdriver.
He's using pliers.
He is using pliers.
They're using hammers.
They are using hammers.
I'm using a wrench.
I'm using a wrench.
The man is using a knife, not a spoon.
The man is using a knife, not a spoon.
The woman is using a hammer, not pliers.
The woman is using a hammer, not pliers.
The boy is using a screwdriver, not a wrench.
The boy is using a screwdriver, not a wrench.
The girl is using a brush, not a toothbrush.
The girl is using a brush, not toothbrush.
I'm using a screwdriver to repair my glasses.
I'm using a screwdriver to repair my glasses.
He's using a wrench to repair the sink.
He's using a wrench to repair the sink. He's using a wrench to repair the sink.
I'm using a hammer to repair the couch.
I'm using a hammer to repair the couch.
She's using pliers to repair her jewelry.
She's using a plier to repair her jewelries.
Do you need the pliers or the screwdriver? Give me the pliers,
Give me the
please.
pliers, please.
Do you need the wrench or the hammer?
Give me the hammer, please. Give me the hammer, please. Give me the hammer, please.
A flashlight. A flashlight. A flashlight.
A flashlight.
A sheet of paper. A sheet of paper.
A sheet of paper.
Scissors.
Scissors.
A pencil. A pencil. A pencil.
A pencil. A pencil.
Tape. Tape.
Tape. Tape.
Scissors.
Scissors.
He's using scissors to cut the newspaper.
He's using scissors to cut newspaper.
I'm writing my name with a pencil.
I'm writing my name with a pencil.
The boys are using a flashlight to read.
The boys are using a flashlight to read.
I'm holding a sheet of paper.
I'm holding a sheet of paper.
I used tape to repair my glasses.
I use tape to my glasses.
This thermometer is in the boy's mouth. This thermometer is in the boy's mouth.
This thermometer is in the boy's mouth.
My mother is using a ruler to measure the window.
My mother is using a ruler to measure the window.
This scale is at a grocery store.
This scale is at the grocery scale. This scale is at the grocery store.
The student is using a ruler to measure a sheet of paper.
The student is using a ruler to measure a sheet of paper.
This thermometer is outside.
This thermometer is outside. This thermometer is outside.
This scale is in my bathroom.
This scale is in my bathroom.
The teacher cut the sheet of paper.
The teacher cut the sheet of paper.
The girl is standing on the scale.
The girl is standing on the scale.
The boy has a pencil and a sheet of paper.
The boy had a sheet and a piece of paper.
Pizza.
The boy has a pencil and a sheet of paper.
Pencil.
The doctor is holding a thermometer.
The doctor is holding a thermometer.
They're using scissors and tape to repair the map.
你能不能让糊涂脑袋等一等？
等一等。
干每件事情前等一等，等3件，好吧，做3件。
等一等。等一等。
They are using scissors and tape to repair the map.
He's using a ruler to measure the door.
He's using a ruler to measure the door.
Please get on the scale.
Please get on the scale.
How much do I weigh?
How much do I weigh?
You weigh 121 pounds.
How wide is the window? What are you doing outside?
I'm
You weigh
reading the
100.
thermometer. I'm reading the thermometer.
I'm reading the thermometer.
I used a ruler to measure it, and it's 35 inches.
I used a ruler to measure it. It's 25 inches. And it's 35 inches.
A hammer.
A hammer.
A nail.
A nail.
A screwdriver.
A screwdriver.
A screw.
A screw.
He's looking for the nail.
He's looking for the nail.
I have a screw, but I need a screwdriver.
I had a screw, but I need a screwdriver.
He has a lot of nails, but he needs a hammer.
He has a lot of nails, but he needs a hammer.
She's buying some screws.
She's buying some screws.
Can you help me build this?
Can you help me make this? Can you help me build this?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
First, measure this with a ruler.
First, measure this with the ruler.
Next, use a hammer and nails.
Next, use a hammer and nails.
Then, use a screwdriver and screws. Finally, put it in the
Then
garden.
use a screwdriver and screws. Finally,
This fish is frozen.
this fish is frozen.
This pizza is frozen.
This pizza is frozen.
This orange is fresh.
This orange is fresh.
These limes are fresh.
These limes are fresh.
Do you have fresh fish?
Do you have fresh fish? Do you have fresh fish?
I'm sorry. We only have frozen fish.
I'm sorry, we only have frozen fish. I'm sorry, we only have frozen fish. I'm sorry, we only have frozen fish. I'm sorry, we only have frozen fish.
Do you have fresh vegetables?
Do you have fresh vegetables?
Yes, here they are.
Yes, here they are.
He's cutting the tomato. He's cutting the tomato.
He's cutting the tomato. He's cutting the tomato.
She's weighing bananas on the scale.
She's weighing the bananas on scale.
He's putting fresh tomatoes on the pizza.
She's putting fresh potatoes on the pizza.
This animal likes bananas.
This animal likes bananas.
The banana is rotten.
The banana is rotten.
The apples are ripe.
The apples are ripe.
The tomato is not ripe.
The tomato is not ripe.
Do not eat those. They're rotten.
Do not eat those. They are rotten.
We will eat these soon, but they are not ripe now.
We will eat these soon, but they are not ripe now.
If you wait a day, the bananas will be ripe.
If you wait a day, the bananas will be ripe.
Here are some fresh tomatoes from the garden.
Here are some Here are some fresh tomatoes from the garden.
The tomatoes are not ripe. The are
The tomatoes are not ripe.
The tomatoes are ripe. The are
The tomatoes are ripe.
The tomatoes are rotten. The is
The tomatoes are rotten.
The banana is not ripe. The is
The banana is not ripe.
The banana is ripe. The is
The banana is ripe.
The banana is rotten. I like cold
The
chicken.
banana is rotten.
I like cold chicken.
I like cold chicken.
This water is very cold.
This water is very cold.
I like hot soup.
I like hot soup.
Be careful, the coffee is very hot.
Be careful, the coffee is very hot.
The of is the glass of juice is cold.
The tea is
The glass of juice is cold.
the tea is hot. The meat is
The tea is hot.
the meat is frozen. The orange is
The meat is frozen.
the orange is rotten. These are
The orange is rotten. These are tomatoes.
these tomatoes are fresh.
These tomatoes are fresh.
The banana is ripe.
I'm baking a pie.
The banana is ripe.